Hey guys, Glendarden with Glendarden.com, and of course, the House of Biceps. Guys, I'm here at the House of Biceps. I had a really interesting comment. Absolutely was not a question. If it was a question, it might have hit me a little bit differently. I had a comment on a video that I posted on YouTube. Would have been a few weeks ago. It was eventually deleted by YouTube, or at least bits and pieces of it were, but I got a copy of it sent to me via email from YouTube as well. It was a video of me throwing sandbags, and I had a pretty good day throwing sandbags. And man, it was just, I was having one of those days where I was just frustrated. And then I came out and threw sandbags, and there's something about throwing sandbags that just helps you release stress. When you're throwing them from height and you're exploding, and I was doing a couple of reps every minute on the minute, and then moved to every 45 seconds, then every 30 seconds, then every 20 seconds, and every 15 seconds. And you just get in a groove, and you just start releasing some of that anger and that tension. And it's absolutely wonderful. And I really hate doing the sandbag for height. I'm not good at it, but because I'm not good at it, it gives me something to train for and to get better. And I love that. I can go out here every few weeks and work on that event and let off some anger, some energy, and then I can plan, hey, what am I doing wrong and how can I get better? And there aren't many things. The more vintage that you get in life, there aren't many things that you tend to set down and say, how can I get better at this? As we get older, we tend to just say, how can I avoid this? I'm not going to do this anymore. It sucks. I don't like it. I'm just not going to do it anymore. And problem solved. But I can address it head on and get better at it. And I can enjoy the fact that I get better at it. And someone had the right to post a comment, I guess, and said, hey, it ain't working. It ain't working for you, buddy. And, I just replied before it got deleted. And I said, well, what do you mean? And he went on to say that I'm fat, I'm ugly, I'm out of shape, and I have no business being a fitness expert posting on the internet. So let's just acknowledge the truth. I am fat, I am out of shape, I'm not good looking. I understand that. I am not strong either. I'm definitely not strong. But I am out there having fun. I am out there having fun. So this is the learning thing that I want people to maybe think about. This kind of sucks. It kind of sucks to say. I own a mirror. And I own a bunch of video cameras. And I spend a lot of time talking in front of video cameras, making these videos for people to watch. And I shoot probably 3 or 4 videos for clients every single day, trying to instruct them and tell them what's going on. A lot of those videos are things that I'm doing outside training, trying to give them advice and technical advice. A lot of them are me giving theory because I am not good enough at the events anymore to teach them and impress them with the weights that I'm using. Most of my athletes, pretty much all of my athletes that I work with, and there's a lot of athletes that I work with, are all better than me. And I still find a way to make them learn. The rest of the videos that I shoot tend to be at about 3 o'clock in the morning when I'm working in the house and I'm trying to explain something to a client typed. And I realized that I can explain it much better with a 15 to 20 minute long video. So I pop out my phone, record just like this, and explain to them, hey man, this is what I see. This is what's going on. This is what we can do better. And then I upload it to YouTube, set it as private or unlisted, and then I send it to them. So I've seen myself. I've seen myself. Do you think I don't know that my face looks like this? I'm all puffy. All swollen. I mean, of course I see the white hair and the gray hair. Do you think maybe there's a reason why I've had like 3 haircuts in the last year? I've shaved my body, arms, legs, everything, since I was 15, 16 years old. I think I shaved once in the summer this year, and my hair is just not growing. Do you think there's a reason? Go back a year ago and watch my videos. Was I this white? No. I wasn't. Do you think maybe there's a reason why I was this white? Haven't trimmed my beard in a year and a half. Do you think there's a reason why it hasn't grown? If you go back and look, I think it was last week's video, me doing log press, where I puked. I leaned my head down and you can see one of the chunks of hair that had fallen out that week. My hair is just so thin now. Do you think maybe there's a reason why I'm losing chunks of hair? Why don't, I shouldn't have touched it now, I've got hair everywhere. Why I touched my hair and hair falls out? Do you think there's a reason why my face is swollen? Do you think there's a reason maybe why I have signs of abs yet my belly is stuck out? Why pretty much all of my upper body mass is just gone? I've taken enough medication in the last year to freaking curl your hair. A lot of doses that people look at and just can't believe. Hundreds of milligrams of prednisone, cortisone per day for long periods. Along with a bunch of other medications you can probably guess that are extremely harmful on the hair in the body and make you feel sick all the time. There was probably a reason why I projectile vomited during log press last week. Probably. I've looked in the mirror. I know. You don't have to tell me. But you know what? I'm still here. I'm still here. I'm still out here training. You know, I've got a buddy, Julius May, and she posted, she introduced herself when I first met her as Carby. And I just absolutely love her to death. And she made a video, I posted it on Facebook last week or the week before, talking about just people who are making fun of and bullying overweight people. And she used her sister as an example of someone who suffers through severe heart problems. Hey, I can relate. I can relate to that. I don't know what the takeaway to all of this is, but I do want to say that if you get the opportunity to ever comment on somebody's video or somebody's post or anything that somebody else has done, especially if it's an achievement that they are proud of, and I'm proud of everything that I'm doing. I'm deadlifting one plate. I don't know how many times I've deadlifted over 800 pounds in my life. And I'm in here yelling and screaming, nearly passing out, deadlifting 3.5 plates. You know, 160, 170 kilos. Loving every minute of it. I'm not even going to tell you how light the Atlas stones are that I'm lifting on Monday night or how light the overhead press is that I'm about to do, because you would just quit watching the video. I'm loving every minute of it. So if you comment on something that somebody is absolutely proud and excited of doing, think twice about what you say. Are you helping them or are you hurting them? Are you proud for them? Can you feel the excitement in them? Because if all you feel is the need to cut them down, that says a whole lot more about you than it does whatever you're going to say about them. I hope that people can look at me and my actions both online as well as in person, and it continues to inspire them to be better people. It continues to inspire them to lift others up when you have the opportunity that you could easily kick them down. Because when people are struggling and you stick your hand out, you have an option. Do you push them down or do you help them up? And I hope that you help them up. It'll make you a better person. It'll make them better. And then they can in turn make you a better person. When you're faced with the opportunity to make someone better or make someone worse, always use that opportunity to make someone better. So until I look in the mirror again, I'm going to get back to training. I'm going to get back to having fun. Even if I'm fat, ugly, out of shape, not very strong. Because I'm still here. Thanks, guys.